Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rocky Whitaker, and I have an issue with the Denver presidential debate of 2012. Now, I don't think it's any secret to anybody out there who knows me that my passion for politics extends way, way beyond the whole Democrat-Republican debacle that our two-party system has become. Tonight, or actually last night, is when the debate occurred. I just finished watching it on YouTube, and people have been wanting my opinion on it. What do you think? What happened? Here's what I think. Same shit, different night. Anybody who's followed this has known that Romney is what Romney is. He's a flip-flopping conservative, rich man, Ken doll look-alike Mormon cult fanatic who wears magic underwear. Look it up if you don't understand what I'm saying. Mormon equals magic underwear. Donny Asman wears them too. And Barack Obama, who has proven himself to be a distrustful, disdainful human being who got elected to the White House thanks to YouTube. I mean, the black vote. I mean, whatever. Because he ran on change we can believe in. I want my change back. Anyway, talking about the debate between the two, I call bullshit. It's the same stuff we've always heard. It's the same stuff that I said would be said as soon as Romney got the nomination for the Republican candidacy. It's the same shit all the time. Okay? Here's Romney. I'm going to cut spending. I'm going to cut government programs. I'm going to reduce spending. I'm going to reduce the deficit. How? I'm just going to do it. Huh? Okay. And then, of course, Obama, he has his stuff. He knows this. And why does he pause after every fucking thing he says? Okay, it's annoying. But anyway, just going to his ideas, they've been implemented this whole time for 4 years. Have they worked? No. He's lied about everything he said he was going to do. We haven't seen it. Now, I'm not saying that we should vote for Mitt Romney because, Jesus Christ. Really? We are so desperate we're going to put a Mormon in the White House? Okay, people, magic underwear. Okay, I'm not kidding. All right, it's crazy. It's just nuts. But if you want me to talk seriously about Mitt Romney, he's a warmonger too. If you want the wars to end in Afghanistan, and you want the droning to stop in Syria, and you don't want us to go to war with Iran, don't fucking vote for Mitt Romney. Because he's not going to reduce the troops. Obama says he's gonna. I don't believe it. He hasn't closed Guantanamo Bay. He said he was going to. You know, it's just, it's painful to me, who does research on these things. It's painful that I have to sit through 2 hours of my life that I will now never get back to listen to two grown men, one white and one black, to lie to me on national television. Because that's what happened. They lied to us on national television. I don't know how many people out there even understand what the hell they're talking about. Okay? For instance, Obamacare. Obamacare was a big topic in this debate, as well it should be. It's important to some people. I don't think it's the most important thing by a long shot, but that's neither here nor there. I'll touch on that later. But my biggest thing is Obamacare. How many of you out there know what Obamacare does? Anyone? If you're going to sit there and just spout things that people like Rush Limbaugh's and Sean Hannity and all those other creepoids, Tom Hartman, all the pundits, if you're just going to repeat their talking points, don't fucking bother. Do you know, or have you done the research on what Obamacare is? Because guess what? I've never really cared about Obamacare. I have other concerns, so I didn't know what Obamacare did. I'll admit it. Never cared to look. But I've got it in front of me now, and I'm looking at it, and I guarantee you none of you know what it is. Okay? I bet you that a lot of reasons why you guys don't know. Of course, President Obama said that you can keep your kid on there up to 26. The Medicare donut hole, a lot of you people who are on Medicare know what that is, will be completely closed by 2020, if we're alive that long. Those who don't qualify for the expanded Medicaid will receive tax credits. Okay, those are some of the good things. And of course, there are some bad things too. Like increased coverage may increase healthcare costs. If you don't purchase insurance, you'll get fined up to $94. Taxes will be raised on 1 million individuals with annual incomes above $200,000. I mean, those are just some simple facts from Obamacare that I cared enough to look up because I have to tell you people, because none of you fucking know. But yet you're going to vote on the leader of the free country between a douchebag and a shit sandwich. I'm not an angry guy. But really? Does anybody even know what else is out there? Do y'all just drink Coke or Pepsi? Is there no RC drinkers? How about 7-Up? How about Sunkist? Nothing? Look. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let you in on something. Something that you all may not have known. There are many, many more people running for the presidency of the United States. Unfortunately, thanks to the Commission of Presidential Debates and a lot of other things, Obama and Romney paid to get on that stage, and they have kept out other people from debating with them because they wouldn't want the truth on stage. One of those would be former New Mexico Governor Gary Johnson, who's running as a libertarian candidate for president. Now, most of you probably don't even know who the fuck Gary Johnson is. He disappeared after the first couple of Republican debates because, well, quite frankly, he wasn't given any time. Kind of like Congressman Ron Paul. He wasn't given that much time. The only reason he was given as much time as he was because he was well known from running for president before. But here's the thing. Gary Johnson's been suing to get on the stage in these presidential debates. He wants his message out there. He wants to debate Mittens Romney and Osama Obama. He wants to debate them on stage, but they won't let him. Okay? So, I mean, that's just an example of how big of a farce this is. It was a fucking farce. But of course, like a bad car wreck, we're going to watch it just to see how bad they fuck up. Oh, Romney won because he spanked Obama. Oh, Obama held his own. I don't give a shit. And you shouldn't either. As smart, independent-thinking Americans, you shouldn't give a shit what Obama or Romney said. Because you shouldn't vote for either one of them. I'm so tired of people saying, oh, you got to vote for one or the other. The fuck you do? I'm not. Say, oh, any vote other than that's a waste. I don't give a shit. Why is it a waste? If enough people did it wouldn't be a waste anymore, would it? You lazy fucks who can't think for yourself. Oh, it's got to be a Republican or a Democrat. Fuck you. Bunch of dumb sons of bitches who can't think past what the fuck that Sean Hannity says or what Greta Van Susteren says. You can't think past it. You don't want to think. Then I have no respect for you. You're fucking dumb. Nobody wants to do the research, and I'm not talking about everybody, but just you know who you are. You know who you are. The motherfuckers who sit there and say, oh, you can't do nothing about it, you might as well vote for one or the other. Fuck you! I can't say it enough. I really can't. You need to die of gonorrhea and rot in hell. Really. Because your stupidity has poisoned the American race and the world in general. if you've ever flown abroad. Once again, I'm not an angry man, but this shit just pisses me off. I'm going to say this to you, and then I'm going to shut this down because the F-bombs are just flying, and I really want to be more articulate than that, but I just get so mad. So I'm going to say this in closing. If you watched the debate last night, or if you've been following this, and you believe that Romney and Obama are both full of shit, hey, welcome to reality, folks. Come on in, sit a spell, have a cup of coffee. I got a Keurig. It'll be great. We'll tell stories. We'll have cheese sandwiches. We'll talk about how fucked up the country is, and then we'll laugh about it and vote for somebody real. Look it up. There's the Green Party. There's the Libertarian Party. There's the Reform Party. There's the Marijuana Party. There's parties for everyone. Me personally, I'm a Gary Johnson guy. I like the libertarian views. If you want to check them out, go to Google Gary Johnson and just look. Just sample something else. And then, if you're really into, the Green movement, check out the Green Party's candidate. They've got one. But you're never going to hear about them because the Democrats and Republicans, or, as one of my idols, Governor Jesse Ventura calls them, the Democrips and the Rebloodlicans, because they're two gangs in government, will never let you hear a thing from them. And that's the sad part of America, folks. I don't like it. We don't have to stand for it. But I leave it up to you to check it out. Also, I want to say that a lot of people have been saying, I don't even know what debate you were watching, but I didn't see that way. I have in my possession the debate from Denver with a slight tweak. And later on this week, I'm going to show it for you. I'll probably play it for you in a couple parts. It's the abridged version because I couldn't get all of it. But I'm going to show you what that debate would look like with 3 people in the debate. Now I ain't going to let you in on who the mystery guy is who's going to be debating Obama and Romney, but I can guarantee you it's going to be a doozy. So, from my palatial estate here in Argus, Indiana, this is Rocky Whitaker once again saying, fuck stupidity. Thank you and have a great evening.